Okay, welcome back. This is Mr. Hassan's Maths channel, and this is the exam paper for the Pure Mathematics P1 International A-Level, the Edexcel examining board. And this is the paper that was set in October 2021. For some reason, they don't seem to mention that anymore on the cover. I don't know why, but this is the paper from October 2021. And I'm going to be going through this paper question by question, separate video for each question, so that I can then categorize them according to topic as well as paper. Okay, so starting with question number 1. Here there's a question about integration. We're asked to integrate, giving each term in its simplest form. This expression is a bit strange here because really there should be in brackets. Okay, all of this in brackets should be integrated with respect to x. And when you integrate something, you first of all have to make sure it's ready for integration. All right, so anything that's in surd form like this should be written in index form. Anything, any x term here, any variable that you have to integrate that's in the denominator must be written in the numerator using the laws of indices. Okay, so what we must do here is we must first of all change these two terms so that they are ready to be integrated. So the first term here is fine. It can be left as it is, 12x cubed. So again, we're supposed to really have brackets here to show that all of that inside the bracket must be integrated with respect to x. That's a little oversight on the examining board's part, I guess. And now we got to prepare this for integration. So this is like, you can think of it as 1 over 6 times 1 over the square root of x. And the square root of x in index form is x to the power of a half. It's one of the laws of indices that we should be aware of. That's 1 over x to the power of a half. And if I want to write that in the numerator, that's like 1 over 6 times x to the power of negative a half. So 1 over, if we know the law that a to the power of minus m is the same as 1 over a to the power of m, it's just the reverse of that law. Okay, the negative power means reciprocal. So 1 over x to the power of a half is the same as x to the power of negative a half. So this can be written as plus 1 over 6 x to the power of negative a half. That's ready for now to be integrated. And similarly here, this is like 3 over 2 times 1 over x to the power of 4. You can think of it like that. The x to the power of 4 is in the denominator. We want to write it in the numerator. So using the same idea, this is like 3 over 2 times x to the power of negative 4. So you can say this is minus 3 over 2 times x to the power of negative 4. And all of that has to be integrated with respect to x. So now when we integrate this with respect to x, once you start integrating, we haven't started integrating yet, that's why I still have the integral sign. Once we start integrating, we don't write the integral sign anymore. We add 1 to the power, so this is going to be 12 x to the power of 4, and then you divide by the new power. Similarly here, you add 1 to the power, so it's 1 over 6 times x to the power of a half divided by a half, okay, divided by the new power. This is minus 3 over 2 times x to the power of, add 1 to the power gives you minus 3 divided by minus 3. And then don't forget to put plus c to represent the constant that could have been there. If you do the reverse, if you differentiate, the constant becomes 0. So there could be a constant here that became 0 when you differentiated. So you must write the plus c to represent that constant. So this gives you 12 over 4, which is 3. So it's 3x to the power of 4. Now when you're dividing by a half, it's like you're multiplying by its reciprocal. So this is like 2 times 1 over 6 x to the power of a half. And here you're going to have a minus divided by minus gives you plus. And the 3 cancels with the 3, so you're left with plus. That's going to be 1 over 2 x to the power of minus 3 plus c. Just simplify this last term here. That gives you 3x to the power of 4. That gives you plus 1 over 3. 1 over 3 x to the power of a half. Plus a half x to the power of negative a half plus c. So there's the final answer for this question. Sorry, half x to the power of minus 3. What am I talking about? Okay, a half x to the power of minus 3 plus c. And there we have the final answer for this question. Don't forget the plus c. That is worth 1 mark. Okay, so pretty straightforward question, except you have to be careful about how to prepare it for integration, okay, before you start integrating. All right, so that's important. And again, I don't know why, but they didn't put the brackets here. That should be there, but that's a little oversight on their part, I guess. So there we have the answer for question number 1. Other questions from this paper of October 2021, P1, can be found if you click on the playlist that should appear somewhere in this section over here. Other questions about integration from P1 you can find by clicking on this playlist. Okay, and you can subscribe to the channel by clicking on this link if you wish to. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.